By far, the one question I see the most in the Ashes of Creation community is when is this game going to be playable? Today I will tell you all the expected alpha and beta dates, who will be able to participate in them, and what we can expect to see and play in the game during those phases. The earliest the game is going to be playable to the public is in Alpha 0, which will begin on December 15, 2017. Alpha 0 is only available to community members that have received keys for their contribution to the community or have won keys from random drawings, either for being registered through the Ashes website, raffles from the Ashes streams, or on Discord. There is also going to be a non-disclosure agreement or NDA for Alpha 0, but I imagine gameplay videos will be floating around somewhere regardless, just likely not from your usual content creators. The keys for Alpha 0 will not be applied to future alphas. The next phase Alpha 1 will be sometime in 2018, expected to be early into the year, and will be available to those that back the crowdfunding campaigns with Braver of Worlds packages or above, so $400 donations and higher. There will be no NDA for Alpha 1, so this is the time I think we'll be seeing a lot of gameplay footage. Alpha 2 will be similar to Alpha 1, but at a later date, expected to be in 2018 as well, but could be as late as 2019. This will be for those that back the crowdfunding campaigns with founder packages or above. There's not much known about further alphas, the number of beta phases, or when the betas will be, but they are expected to be sometime in 2019, with the full launch date being sometime before 2020 as well. So far what we do know quite a bit about is the upcoming Alpha 0. It has not been said how long Alpha 0 will be, but we do know that it will be a very limited experience. Roughly 800 testers are expected to take part, all of them playing in a single zone. An early version of the node progression system will be active, so the zone will have 3 total nodes and only one of which will be able to reach the village stage. The type of node will determine what bosses appear, what missions are given, and what triggered events there will be. As Intrepid puts it, Alpha 0 will have the game as a whole shrunk down into one zone. Players will be able to level up to about level 10 and play with early versions of the crafting system, skill progression, questing, node building, and 3 distinct open-world dungeons. There will be 2 races available, the Kalar of the Ayla humans and the Empyrean of the Pyrean elves. From there, mage, ranger, cleric, and tank archetypes can be chosen like in PAX Prime. While the gender and race can be chosen as well, character appearances will be preset for this alpha session. It is after all still meant to be a contained experience, not an open play by any means, but way less contained than what was shown in PAX Prime. That's pretty much all we know so far. You can hear about a bit more detail on the actual September 15 Ashes livestream, which I'll link in the description. I'm quite pleased with how transparent Intrepid Studios has been to its community, letting players not only see how they're progressing, but actually play the game so early into development, even with the high risk of players freaking out over the unpolished and initial versions of the game. I have a lot of hope for this title, and I'll be covering it through its fruition. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this helped you in some way. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay up to date with my Ashes of Creation coverage and other latest MMORPGs. If you would like to support my channel and the content I create, you can do so on Patreon. Till next time, have a good day.